We were open to the idea of musical theatre, but Spiderman, that's a different thing again, because that's comic books, which there's a whole series of relationships between punk rock and rock bands and comic books. That goes back years. But to mess with all these different aspects of pop culture and put them in a blender and see what we could come out at the other end.
Yeah, in many ways, the audience for a rock and roll band and the audience for comic books are the same. You know, it's kids like ourselves, you know, 15, 16, out in the suburbs, in our case of Dublin City, but it could be any city in America or in Europe. You know, it's like it seems at that moment in your life that there's this world out there you just can't get access to, and the only way you can connect with it is through music or comic books or movies. The character of Peter Parker is, you know, he's not from another planet. He's not, you know, being constructed out of some strange substance. He's a human being. He's a kid, you know, came up through a regular high school and, you know, got bitten by a spider. It could happen to anyone, you know. I think he's sort of like every rock and roll star's story in a weird way, in parallel. You know, every rock and roll star probably started out as the geek who was bullied in school, and eventually their form of revenge was to write songs and learn to play guitar or to sing or play drums, and some of us ended up in big bands. So
I'm more of a green goblin. Edge is the nerdy guy.